Greetings everyone, Thorcane coming back at you playing some more Agrarian Skies, and a view from at my mob grinder, and another pillar. I'll talk about that in a little bit. First off, let's get F1 back up. Last time, I had created my cobble generator, and finally got it working properly. So water's flowing down and dropping here. Lava could be in this one, but I've got it up here to pretty much just keep any chance of it solidifying. And if you notice, the hammer is popping right into inventory, and the cobble from the pickaxe is not. I have a hopper here dumping into this chest, and it's all going into the chest. Ultimately, I kind of want to get rid of the majority of this system, which is kind of where we're going to be today. So the first thing I want to go to is... Actually, hold on just one moment. Alright, wanted to start a timer. I want to come back to... learning to skyblock. And I'm smelting. Needs one of all of these. And... whoops. Random chest full of stuff. Looks a lot better here. Oh, first off, I'm missing a fishing rod. And let me get this going. Let me get the right ingredients, and so I've been coming up with all sorts of crazy ideas for this place. Nope. Ah, the egg. Going ahead and getting those two out of the way, which was the quest for the pastoral life. Basically wanting to let me know that I can build most of these mobs. Oh, let's go with 3. Ooh, flowers. And what did I get? So, inventory. Yay. Inventory. What is this one? Swigs. Regeneration. That could be useful. Let's go store this stuff. You guys don't need to be there. The rest of you, bam, 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 bam. Feel like I'm part of the Flintstones. Bam, bam. Alright. So back to this thing. And the quest at hand. I'm smelting. Needs the seared stuff. In order to get any of those, you've got to do quite a lot of work. I think that's enough to get through that, but I want to go ahead and have enough to get a decent smeltery going. That may be too much. And what is it now? So that's a recipe stone. Seared brick, I just need to put all this into a furnace. Fortunately, I have a furnace here. So get the first batch going. And food. Oh, hey, food. You know, I kind of want to come pick something nice and fresh from my orchard. Let's see. Pomegranate sounds good. And we should vary our stuff out. Walnuts are good for you. So, during some of my time, I went and put bone meal on the grass over there. And one of the benefits was random seeds, and not sure why my cinnamon's not growing. And I've set this thing up. Chest to dump, especially potatoes into, going into the barrel, which immediately gets pulled out. And I've got enough soil to last me for quite a while. Alright, so these things are going to be doing that for a little while, and I can come and work on some of the rest of this stuff. Gonna need a couple of pistons. Always need pistons. So I'm gonna make 4 of them to start with. Ooh, another quest. Which one was it? For the hoarding. Open. We can make this now and this now. To make the first one, I think it's just randomly throwing in fence posts with randomly throwing in wood blocks. There's my upgrade. And then this is going to use 2. And storage wars. Another full heart, and let's go with 1. And claim. So my heart is to consume to get an extra life. And that opens up digital storage. Pretty soon you're going to need even more storage and crafting abilities. Applied Energistics allows you to turn any block into items and blah blah blah, so I'm going to have to delve into this, but that's for a later time. Unfortunately, that kind of blocks the rest of this. And backpack. Basic backpack. And cross my fingers. A fishing rod. Yep. Next up. First off, I don't want to use this generator anymore, so I want to IGN Igneous Extruder. Lots of stuff, pneumatic servo and machine frame. Let's see, machine frame, gold in the middle, glass, and other stuff, so 2 gold. Two machine frames. Next up in this, the pneumatic servos, iron, and glass, and that. 2 of those. I am not building 2 igneous extruders. And last up, I need to get some of this stuff in here, and I should be able to. There we go. And the collection of all of this stuff is great, but I also want a pulverizer next. Pulverizers are good for grinding cobble to gravel. Gravel, I think, goes to sand. It's also good at splitting some ores, and it provides chances for rare drops. And some of the rare drops I'm going to need. So pulverizer, redstone energy conduit, redstone reception coil. So that... What am I doing? For some reason I've got 2 of those. Hey. Let's do this way. Ah, it's gold. Make the right one. There we go. And I need those over there. Pulverizer. I'm not sure about the igneous extruder, but I do know the pulverizer needs power. And a simple power source is the steam dynamo from thermal expansions. Okay, that's where the silver one comes in, which is this one. And now I need some gears. I hope that's right. And we have a steam dynamo. There's one other thing that I am thinking of making. I may need it to actually run this, which is the aqueous accumulator. But I'm going to hold off on that for now because I need to collect a few more supplies. Now let's check on this stuff. That's enough to kind of get going on it. Alright. So control panel, I know we're going to need. That's kind of fun. Gonna need that. And that at least. This will pour into either of those. There's your basic brick. What else does this thing need? Open. Nope. Open and... Alright. Tank and drain. The tank needs glass. And I need one more. So I think that's the drain. Some of the stuff you can't really tell a difference on. But anyways, that gives us all of this, for which they're going to give me a few extras. Peach sapling, slimy sapling. I've already got one of those growing. Or, yeah. It's that tree there, I think. Nope, I'm coming back to here. Slimy sapling I think I could use. Full heart I could use, and reward bag, I don't know what's going to be produced. So I'm going to take my chances with getting just a lame slimy when I could have either a full heart or rewards bag. Alright. Now, to be safe, I'm going to put that away. And how are you doing? Refill you some and store you over here. Gonna need a place to actually use some of this stuff. And the sun's heading down. Too soon. Alright, ancient spores. Let's go ahead and get those going. Cucumber sweet potato seeds came from the grass stuff. So this platform, I'm thinking is going to turn into the main storage area for a little while. This is where I'm going to start building my machinery. And this is some of the crops I now have available to me. Some of them are kind of neat looking, though I do wish had higher resolution packages. Ancient spores. Oh, I need a barrel. I've got horses over here. I think I have 2 pigs up here, a chicken and a sheep. And let's go ahead and hit the bed while we're back up here. Bam! And I'm awake. Pardon me. And water bucket. No. Voila. So let's go ahead and get the ancient spores and the water and all that fun stuff going. I guess poisoning these guys' new favorite habitat. So I'll put you there, fill water in you, and place you there. Oh, and that quickly starts changing. And I will be back with that later. That was a fast turn. So I really haven't thought too much about the layout on this. Let's take a look down here first. So hopper, it's not necessarily collecting the stuff on the sides, but it is getting some drops. And come down here. This is eventually going to be my path up to here. I'm not sure about the pattern I'm using here, or if I want to use the pattern more like that. But I am getting some supplies. The squid and the inks are because squid like to swim up to here and deposit their stuff. This slab is on the top half of a block. If I break it, there's a hole, and I was redoing some stuff, broke one, or the first one of those, and stepped right into the hole. I almost made the water. Almost. So close. Like a half second more, and I think I may have made it. Always need crafting stations. So just because I may need to keep the cobble generator for whatever reason, I'm going to leave that up there. My igneous extruder. I don't think it needs power. I'm going to leave it sitting there for a moment. The pulverizer, I'm going to put there. And I think I can put the steam dynamo into it this way. And it's been a long time since I've played with all of this stuff. Okay, so looks like water, fuel, and over here just regular seared bricks. I guess I need more of those. So see how this is coming along. Let's take some more of you. Get through the hole. And let's go ahead and set you up here. Two, three, one. And now I need to... I have no buffer blocks. Or not buffer blocks, but no intermediate, no extra blocks. One of those words. So drain controller. I'm gonna put you there. You there. Gonna bring you over. Set you there. And cracked and seared and chiseled. I think those are all more just help make it look pretty. Alright, I think that should be working now. Yep. And you go there. And excellent. Do I have... I guess, well, I don't have anything smelted for it yet. So give me some time to mess with that. And want you at least. Want to do stuff with the iron. Oh, I think I'll see if that'll accept. Get you and grab some water. You know, if I leave that one tall, I can always jump in there and get the whole blood thing. And this is going to produce cobblestone for me, which is excellent. You're going to need some water coming into you. So it's going to be a lot of manual work for a while. And this needs some lava. And I guess it's time to move that crucible down here. Fuel. Well, let's let it do its thing for a little while. And let some of this stuff work, and I will be back in a little bit. I have gone ahead and, yep, aluminum. Oh, it's gone ahead and made a whole bunch of aluminum brass for me. Well, not what I was expecting. So put that in there. And that cures. And what's pickaxe? So control right click gets it done. And I'm going to have to get those and manual submit. So there they go. Full guard, pickaxe, ingot cast. So I'm getting the same stuff back. Apparently I'm getting a boat. Liquid slime bucket. I'm going to go ahead and take that because I don't know what my safari net's going to be, nor what this reward is, but I've got ideas for a slime bucket. Before I do that, slime bucket. Fluid registry. Tinker's construct. Looks like I may need slime, which is kind of why I want the slime bucket. I wish I knew what was in there, but hey, claim reward and full guard cast, pickaxe, and ingot. Let's go ahead and make you then, and get you back. And I'm going to make a couple more tools and whatnot. This thing is just turning out cobble like it's supposed to. Still need to get power here. And the last... oh, I'm looking at getting rid of as much of this wood as I can and coming to the stone pattern. But I'm also thinking that, you know, this world's destroyed. I'm sure there has to be other worlds out there somehow, some way. For whatever reason, we've survived, and we probably need a ship or something to... nope, I went this way. To do what we need to do, or to find what we need to find. So that's probably... I can't take that, so I'm guessing that's still brewing. So that is... come back. The fungus among us. I've got it started while the water in the barrel turns into witch water. Mushrooms will spawn on the mycelium. Placing sand in a barrel of witch water will make soul sand. Sifting soul sand can give you nether parts and resources. Placing a creepy doll in a barrel of witch water will spawn an enderman. So I'm gonna have to start working on that. One thing I will say though, my mob spawner, what exactly are you? Feather falling. I wonder if I can enchant that. I'm going to, off camera, put a CON conveyor belts in. Needed to really get some of this automation going. I'm pretty much gonna have to save some of my sanity. I'm going to have this bust these into the gravel for me. And that I'm going to have to then put into the sieve up there and sift. The goods go into here, blah 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 blah. But at least I'm not having to do all of it anymore. And bones are flying everywhere. Gonna put in more catches. And do I need you over here anymore? Probably not. But that's pretty much gonna do it for this episode. Is there any... we must go deeper once. The Nether has many ores and other resources you can collect. It is, however, inhabited by many unsavory characters. Your friendly map creator recommends large numbers of potions if you plan to go to the Nether. So I'm going to need an auto brewer, which I don't know. I think those require an angry doll will spawn a blaze. So that's in the future. That's in the future. We've got this. It's automatic. Eventually we'll get tired. So okay, so I'm going to need to make an aqueous accumulator and an autonomous activator and a vacuum hopper. And moving molten metals. Fluid duct, pneumatic servo. I think I've got one of those still. And fluid ducts will come in eventually. I'll save that for next time. And let's see. I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have anything. Let's flow open. I can make this tank. I can make, I think, this tank. But this tank requires obsidian, which just the flip of a lever or click of a button, I could produce obsidian. And in fact, I probably will here eventually. And probably while you guys are out and about. But where's a good spot? I'll watch the animals. But thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, keep smiling.